I went to the Plunket yesterday to do just a bit of a checkup, and I bumped into a lady. We started talking, and okay, this is where I'm going. Okay, so in that last video I posted, I wondered to myself if maybe that was too much. Vulnerability can be overwhelming, you know, just the thought of having that real talk, but that is exactly what this corner or page or whatever is supposed to be. Not enough mums and parents, but I speak more for mums, being woman, female, myself, are talking about what actually goes on after they give birth. Yes, we talk about the pregnancy and the lead up, but then it's like this silence. Everything is like, yeah, baby's cute, this, that, this is what he's doing, milestones. But I know that when I started my journey, there were so many things that were happening that I thought no one is talking about this. And so I, in that video prior, did talk about some real stuff like crying on the floor. I hope in sharing that it makes you feel that you are not alone. And so this video is going to be focused on the power of being, I guess, of sharing, the power of sharing, or being real, being vulnerable, or being transparent. Not quite sure, but it's along that theme of just sharing your experience. I was at Plunket yesterday and I bumped into a lady who, she had a child 2 years older than mine, and I asked, how's your energy keeping up with a toddler? And her response was, it gets tough, I'm keeping up. Anyway, what she started to share was, she said, I remember when my girl was your baby's age, I couldn't get anything done, and one day I went into the baby factory and I burst into tears, and I told them I can't get anything done, and they gave me this product. And so just hearing her say that, I just had this moment of, you know, like, I'm not the only one bursting into tears. Little did she know, I just burst into tears yesterday. And so my battery ran out when I was recording that last one. So I'm just gonna say it again in case it didn't capture. That it was really nice to hear that coming from someone else, because it made me realize I am not the only one. I just had a cry yesterday. Yes, it was more private, but it was the same emotions, I guess, of just feeling maybe tired, overwhelmed, maybe grieving the loss of being able to do things. And so I just want to encourage us to be okay with being a bit more vulnerable, because we're all going through it. But it's the fact that no one really talks about it, that it can create that sense of isolation and feeling like we are the odd ones out. Having said that, I'd like to share some daily affirmations that maybe we can repeat to ourselves that might help to remind us to keep going in moments like that. And something that I can think of right now is, it's okay to not be okay in this moment. It's okay to not have it all together all of the time. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel stuck sometimes. But then how do we move on from that? We need to be able to have these ways of anchoring ourselves so we don't get lost in the emotions.